Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Harold, what's the key for them against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say, have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
Harold, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, and I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win. He's really put himself now in a position where he's got to battle. Took the first 2 strikes, didn't swing, and now you just grind out the AB.
Good waste pitch, 1-2. Hard on the ground towards short. Played on the backhand. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
In the second slot,
here's George Springer. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Skied into straightaway right. Eaton is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting third.
Coming to the plate now, Alvarez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. He's set. Here it comes. On the ground to the right side. Kendrick gets to it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3. Now it'll be Washington's turn in a scoreless ball game. A speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. 1 strike now from Cole. Drilled on the ground to short. Correa scoops it up. Throw on to first, and 1 shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Center fielder.
Digging in, Victor Robles. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Batting third.
Standing in, Anthony Rendon. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
2 outs, bases empty, and I got one of my power guys at the plate. This is where you let it fly right here. Give me a home run or a double. Give me some kind of extra base hit here.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Cole has his target. Here's the 2-1. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
So the first 2 batters of the inning go out, and then the 3-hitter gets a base hit here, bringing up the middle of the order. This guy's got power. It could be 2-0 before you blink.
Into the box now, Juan Soto, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Getting on base, a big problem as you see the average there. No home runs as of yet, and 4 RBIs.
Well, a pitcher can tell you a lot early in the game. With this veteran pitcher out here, fastball in. To me, it looks like he's going to try to take that inside half and say, that is mine.
Here's the 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Working for the punch out and the offering, and a fastball swung on and hit to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Nationals leave 1, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. His average coming in way up there in the 380s. This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway.
You talk about a free swinger. First pitch, and he hits a ball that's down and away and gets a base hit. Man, that's not what I'm looking for first pitch, but I got to tip my cap to him. He executed it.
He's set, and the pitch. Jose Bautista stands in as he looks at a called strike.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's setting fastball, and he wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard. He dropped the curveball on him. Got an 0-1 count.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
No, that's just a touch outside. 1-2.
He just missed on that changeup. I like that pitch right there. You got 2 strikes on him. Throw that changeup and see if he chases it. That time he laid off, but hey, good idea.
Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Batting sixth.
In now,
baseman,
Alex
number
Bregman. The average on the season sits right at 290 to begin the day. And a foul tip held onto here at strike 1.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there, and even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. No score here as we play inning number 2. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the. At the plate, Ryan Zimmerman. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole.
First baseman.
Nowhere
Ryan
close with the
Zimmerman.
fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Zimmerman now waiting the 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And this is swung on and missed by Zimmerman as he set down on strikes for the first out of the inning. Here's Matt Adams now.
Designated hitter.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Bottom of the second here with no score. And that misses 1-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. Brantley is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Batting 7th.
Here's Howie Kendrick. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Right over the middle, knee high.
1-1.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Nationals gone in order.
Leading off for Houston. Shortstop. Carlos Correa.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Throws him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away. Here's Michael Brantley. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. high in the air out to center field. Robles has a play, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting ninth.
So stepping in, Robinson Chirinos. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2. Two-strike pitch from Strasburg. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes. And that in now is Adam Eaton. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Right fielder, Adam Eaton.
Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Correa is up with it, and a rather easy first out.
Batting ninth.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty, and that misses inside. 1-0. And he takes a cold strike 1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. The 2-1 on its way. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Trey Turner.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Trey Turner 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In there at the knees. Strike 1. Cole's ready. Coming at him with the 0-1. That's to first. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. On now to the top of inning number 4. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He'll start things out against Steven Strasburg as we get the inning underway.
Altuve.
First pitch on its way. And a layoff a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled a ball. 1-0. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Well, he got jammed on that one right there, and he's just strong enough to muscle it into right field for the base hit. It's going to be a line drive tomorrow in the paper.
George Springer is the batter now as he looks at a ball. 1-0.
With all that speed over there on first base, I'm not surprised to see that fastball on the outside corner. That's almost like a pitch out.
The 1-0 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Eaton is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in for his second at-bat, Alvarez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
I like the fact that they're swinging early in the count, and they're really aggressive right now early in this game. But there will come a time you got to be patient. If you're swinging the strikes, that's one thing, but make him work a little bit.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball, out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Up next for the Astros.
Ready for another chance? Max Muncy, a base hit in his first trip. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. 2 out with the man at first. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
2-2.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. And a swing and a miss as he pulled the string on the breaking ball, and the inning is over. Astros leave 1. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with striding in once again, Victor Robles comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 16.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0, and that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
That's just not a competitive pitch. I mean, that ball wasn't even close. Now the hitter's sitting 2-0.
Hot shot to third, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. In now is Anthony Rendon. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And he takes ball 1.
Hey, you can't let that bother him right there. This might be a good time for the catcher to have a little conversation. Just tell him, next pitch, don't worry about that one.
Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A changeup over the inside corner.
That's the game changer right there. That's the difference between great and good. This is why he's great. He's able to put a ball in the corner where most guys can't. I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now the pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Another one sent foul. Another payoff pitch. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4. Now batting, Juan Soto. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher. Well, he's been on a bit of a cold streak, and he gets a base hit there. That's the kind of hit. He didn't hit it hard. This is one of those that you need to get in the hit column. This is a good jump start for him.
Ryan Zimmerman comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
1-1.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus and making some good pitches.
On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So digging in now, Jose Bautista. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
19, Jose Bautista.
Here's the pitch. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Third baseman number 2, Alex Bregman.
Digging in to try it again. Alex Bregman comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the stretch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate. And he's doing that in this game.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Strasburg on 1-1. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And another foul ball.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just got too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Here's another 1-2. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Ripped it, and that is off the first base bag. And he will reach it first, but it's very possible that he might have had 2 bases there had that ball not hit the bag.
Well, that's what you call a 2-strike approach. Anything close, you're swinging. This ball's out of the zone, but it's something he can handle. Don't leave it up to the umpire to make the call. If you can reach it, hit it.
Here's Carlos Correa now as he drives a liner to right center. And now a lunging catch, and he does a full gainer as well, but somehow hangs on for the second out.
The batter, left fielder, Michael Brantley.
Here's Michael Brantley. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. Gloved by Kendrick. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. 1 left for Houston. Halfway home, still no score. Here's Matt Adams now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. And that misses for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Right over the middle, knee high.
You're sitting 2-0 in that situation. You get the fastball, but it's not the location you want, so you lay off it. I love that. That's great disciplined hitting.
And a swing and a miss, as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway. Stepping in, Howie Kendrick. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A runner at first with no outs here. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2, here it is. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. So striding in, Adam Eaton. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Pulls the string on that one, 1 strike. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Swing and a line drive, but this is a foul ball. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Hit out toward second. Altuve has it. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Next for the Nationals.
Striding into the box, Yan Gomes hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that hard, you got to really just think about using your hands and just spread out and let your hands fly. They're going to be quicker than your bat is going to get to the ball.
And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Nationals leave one. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Robinson Chirinos. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Robinson Chirinos.
First offering on its way. Oh, a fastball just about undressed him there. It's ball 1.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that type with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt.
Just missing here, 2-0. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. A high fastball is in there. Hit hard back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
No, that's outside.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
A wave and a miss.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Center fielder, George.
Here's George Springer. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
0-1. Here it comes. In the dirt here. And he popped him up, drifting back behind first. Zimmerman backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Stepping up now, Alvarez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Comes set with the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
Fouled back.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
Another 0-2 coming. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Gomes has it. And the throw to first ends the inning. Astros leave. Digging in once again, Trey Turner. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Trey
Ball
Turner.
one. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
He hit that changeup hard. Man, he saw it good. Just wasn't able to keep it fair.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Striding in once again,
The
Victor
center fielder, number
Robles.
16,
He comes in 0 for
Victor
2 thus
Robles.
far. Lays off 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
One ball,
In there, and it's even at 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. That misses. 2-1 the count now to the National center fielder. Set to deliver on 2-1. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking the ball game.
In there, and it's full 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. The payoff pitch one more time. And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base. Ready once again, Anthony Rendon. It was a walk in his last trip. Over to first, Cole, and the runner back safely. And again a throw, a dive, but he's back. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a knee-high fastball.
0-1.
From the stretch. And he takes this one high, 1-1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
And another throw over. Runner back safely. Runners on first with 1 down. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Swing and a little tapper. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Juan Soto. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. This is in the air out to left field. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Washington. Still no score. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Bullet back up the middle, and they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th.
Now this was crazy. He throws a fastball by, and then he comes back with an off-speed pitch. My question is, why are you speeding up his bat?
Now batting, Jose Bautista. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. He's set. Here it comes. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. Nothing in one.
Well, he's thrown over 70% first pitch strikes to all the hitters in the game right now. That's why he's pitching late in the game. He's getting ahead of guys, and then you can manipulate as you move forward.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Out of play. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Has a look. Now the pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. Oh, what a play. The second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, the side is retired. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Ryan Zimmerman.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And Zimmerman has a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Well, that big leadoff hit right there really sets the table for them with an opportunity to take the lead the rest of the game.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Softly hit out towards short. To second for 1. On to first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play. Here's Howie Kendrick. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. In there, strike 1.
0-1.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up, you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
He'll try again. 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Ready with another 2-2. Hit sharply on the ground. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. Bottom of the 7th inning will go at least 1 plate appearance deeper after the 2-out hit.
Well, sometimes you make the perfect pitch and you still give up a base hit. That ball's down, and he just scooped it out and drove it through the infield.
In now is Adam Eaton. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Aaron Sanchez takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Aaron Sanchez.
Look out. 2-0 now.
Well, that's not what they were looking for when they brought him into the game. First pitch nearly hits the first batter he's facing. That's a little bit to be concerned if you're the manager.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And that's in there. 3-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. Springer on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Nationals leave 1. We are still scoreless. Digging in to try it again, Carlos Correa. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Correa.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
This is exactly what they didn't want. Leading off an inning, and he goes up and he's swinging at everything. His balls aren't even close. He's got to make him work a little bit.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Soto looks up, and they have taken the lead. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and the Astros take a 1-0 lead.
You can call it unfair or just the breaks of the game, but up until this pitch, which was a big mistake, he was throwing a gem. Now he looks up at the scoreboard and he's trailing. That's demoralizing, but he's got to forget about it quickly.
Now the National skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to do it now for Steven Strasburg. Hunter Strickland is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. Into the box, Michael Brantley. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. And the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. There to get it is Kendrick. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting. Catcher.
Now the Nats are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Robinson Chirinos is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
And he misses 2-1. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Squared that one up just a little late. Another try at 2-2. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Another 2-2 offering. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out.
The second baseman, number 27.
At the plate, Jose Altuve. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Now the 0-1. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. Two out, nobody on. Strikes a fastball on the inside corner. I had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate. Again, a 1-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Astros. Gerardo Parra will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 8, Gerardo Parra.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
Well, this is kind of the life of a pinch hitter. You maybe get one at bat a game, and it usually comes against a relief pitcher that's absolutely throwing bullets at you.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Correa ranges to his left, and he's set down, one away.
Up next for the Nationals.
Ready now, Trey Turner. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. 1 out, nobody on. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Looking to drop one down, but he can't make contact. 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. And this pitch is swung on and hit routinely on the ground to second. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
A center fielder, number 16.
So coming to the plate, Victor Robles. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes.
Well, that was 2 quick outs right there, getting those guys in front of him, but now the 2-hitter comes to the plate. Right here, you look to either get on base any way you can, hit a gapper, anything, because you want those big boys coming up next.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The 1-2 pitch. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
2-2.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here's another 2-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Line to the right side. In is Batista, but this gets down, a base hit.
Well, Matt, I don't know if he was trying to go that way, if he's a little bit late. 96 miles an hour is tough to catch up to. But I got to give him credit. He did put the barrel on it.
Will Harris enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Number 36, Will Harris.
Quick check on that tying run at first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. And a dive, but he's back. In now is Anthony Rendon, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. From the belt, the pitch. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Here's the 1-1 pitch. It's a swinging bunt up the line, but it gets foul. A runner on first with 2 away. throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. One left for Washington. They trail this one 1-0. The obligatory look at the Capitol building here in Washington, D.C. Set to go for the 9th inning here from Nationals Park. Kurt Suzuki is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate. Ready for another chance. George Springer. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the 9th.
George Springer.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Up with it now is Kendrick. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. At the plate, Alvarez 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. One 0 count. Here it is. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Soto moves over. 2 down.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more. Max Muncy. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. He's set, and the pitch. Lifted into center field. Robles giving chase. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Stepping in, Juan Soto. And then what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Well, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. First pitch here misses wide. 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ryan Zimmerman is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Cutter low. 1-1.
1-1.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. Bases are empty. 1 man out. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Here's Matt Adams now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 out, nobody on. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. That That misses, and we're even at 2-2. One strike from a shutout. Here it comes. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And he'll put this one away for the final out. And the Astros have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
And that 1 run held up tonight. 1-0 the final. The Houston Astros secured their 10th victory of the season. Aaron Sanchez claims the win out of the pen, his first. Steven Strasburg to settle with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Roberto Ozuna closes the door for the save, his 6th. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
The loss goes to Steven Strasburg. He falls to 1-2. Time of the ball game, a swift 2 hours and 19 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Nationals Park, 41,222. The Nationals thank you for your attendance and remind you to please drive home safely.